Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? Let me introduce myself. My name is Darudwi Kurnianto with the last three digits of my student ID being 087. When this session, I would like to briefly explain some terms commonly used in the game of tennis. Let's go straight to the first point, which is footwork. Footwork is the way a person moves or position their feet, especially in tennis, to maintain balance, control, and coordination. It involves the position, timing, and movement of the feet to make movement more effective and efficient. Ya, jadi yang pertama itu ada teknik footwork. Footwork itu adalah cara seseorang menggerakkan atau menempatkan kakinya terutama dalam olahraga tenis untuk menjaga keseimbangan, lalu kontrol dan koordinasi gerak. Footwork mencakup posisi, waktu, dan pergerakan kaki agar gerakan menjadi lebih efektif dan juga efisien.
So if I hit a ball, I try to keep one foot on the ground. If I go that side, I try to keep one foot on the ground, even if I go inside or back. I'm not saying I never move the other foot. If it's really wide, sometimes I will do that.
Proceed to the second technique, namely the spin technique. In tennis, spin is the rotation of the ball that affect its direction and bounce after being hit. Jadi dalam tenis, teknik spin dalam tenis adalah putaran bola yang memengaruhi arah pantulan bola setelah dipukul.
So in order to create spin, we have to acknowledge how spin is produced in the first place, which is it comes from the friction between the ball and the paddle. So if I contact the ball this way, the ball is going to roll on the paddle face and end up spinning in the direction that I'm swinging. So if I swing this way, the ball is going to spin in that same direction across. So I can use that to my advantage. When I create my swing, I'm going to cut under it and swing up. So that way I can hook the ball to the side as it leaves my paddle.
The third technique is follow through, namely the continuation of a player's swing after hitting the ball to ensure control, power, and accuracy. Jadi teknik yang ketiga yaitu follow through atau kelanjutan ayunan raket setelah memukul bola untuk menjaga kontrol, kekuatan, dan ketepatan pukulan.
As a reminder, drives are when we hit low and hard from the back of the court. If you're a newer player, odds are you use drives on a majority of your shots from the back of the court. But even as your game progresses, drives will always be an awesome way to be aggressive while you're back.
The fourth technique is the forehand grip, where the player holds the racket to hit the ball on the dominant side of the body, usually used for forehand strokes. Jadi pada teknik keempat yaitu forehand grip, di mana cara pemain memegang raket untuk memukul bola di sisi dominan tubuh, biasanya digunakan pada pukulan forehand.
As you can see here, I've marked where my index knuckle meets my hand. So this is the reference point that we always use when we're thinking about our grip for every single shot. So when I'm looking at my paddle and I'm thinking about my grip, I want to be lining up that part of my hand with the line that I have for you here. So as you can see on the paddle, and on every paddle, there's 8 notches. So it's an octagon shape. There's a big notch in the center, there's a smaller one, an angled one on the side, and then there's one that's perpendicular to the center on the side. So the grip that we're using for most of our backhands in pickleball and most of our shots in pickleball is called the Continental, and hopefully you've heard of this grip.
Let's say there is the rally, which is a continuous exchange of shots between player before a point is decided. Jadi yang terakhir adalah rally, yaitu pertukaran pukulan secara terus-menerus antara pemain sebelum satu poin ditentukan.
talk dirty to me.
Okay, and thank you for your time and see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.